today what we're doing is we're highlighting clear basketball in the 80s. And for those of you that have collected, you know that in 1986, we just sold this box here. It's about $150,000-$160,000, this box right here, and your rookie card's in here. Isn't that crazy?
How much my card's worth?
You know, your card is very hard to get centered. Anybody that knows 86 Fleer, a PSA 10 goes for a lot. Of course, this is the second year, 87, 88, and today we will be breaking a 1989-90 Fleer basketball box from a seal case. So let's get into it.
All right.
And what we're going to do, Dominique, is we're going to let you open these packs. And if you give me some stories of some of the players that you played with, and I'll ask you some questions.
Yep.
Here we go.
Okay. So how about let's take out one?
Take as many as you want out.
Okay, I got three.
Here we go.
3 packs here. 2 pack.
We're going to get them all. All right, first pack. Go ahead and...
I'm going to crack it open.
Yep. So 89-90 would be the 4th year Michael Jordan card. It would also be rookie cards of Tim. Oh, look who you got on the first.
Karl Malone.
Yeah, all right there. Did you ever have to guard him?
I try not to. you know, one thing you got to understand, the power forwards in our era, if you were a small forward,
Yeah.
you didn't do switching
Yeah, okay.
like they do today. So they were grown men at the power forward. It's in those days, 6'10", 6'11", 260, 270. That's a big man.
That's right. All right, so who else you got in pack?
Okay, let's see.
Michael Adams.
Got Michael.
Oh!
How about that? Hey,
Look who he just pulled.
how about
Dominique Wilkins. Come on, let's give him a big
that? It was all planned. Trust me. No, that's pretty good though.
Isn't that
That's
amazing?
pretty
Your
good.
first pack, you open up Dominique.
We had some really good players in here.
Mark Aguirre.
Mark Aguirre, which a lot of people don't give credit to. He was a load.
Yeah.
Tough guy. I think John Williams.
They call him Hot Plate. Did you know that?
Yeah, they do. That's the reason why they called him hot. And actually, one of my teammates in college,
Yeah.
Vern Fleming, who played with the Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, he still lives in the Indianapolis area too.
Yeah, he does. I haven't talked to him since he left college. I don't know what's going on with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway,
Manute Bowl.
Manute Bowl, you have Vernon Maxwell, have 2 Karl Malone cards.
Another Karl
in there.
Malone, all right.
Yeah, pretty good.
Lester Connor.
Lester Connor, another guy. We came out together.
He
Lot of years.
coached for a while. He's still coaching.
Coach, well, I don't think he's still coaching anymore.
Yeah.
So, all right.
All right, let's go pack number 2.
All right.
All right, pack number 2.
Pack number 2. One of the guys, this first card, I have to tell you, guy should be in the Hall of Fame right now. Over 20,000 points. He's not in the Hall of Fame, which is a shame. It's Tom Chambers.
Yeah.
He was good.
You know, he could dunk a little bit too, huh?
He could fly.
Yeah.
Oh, another guy came out of high school with the same year, Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Also have,
Richard Anderson.
I don't know if I played against him.
No.
I think I was a little bit before him. And you have Danny Ainge,
Oh yeah.
Mark West, Mark Jackson.
Mark Jackson. That's Mark Jackson's rookie card. No, it's not. Second year, 88.
Okay. Also, what we got here? Okay, Michael Cage.
Yep.
Another guy that came out of high school with is
Jeff Malone.
Jeff Malone.
Well, I know this guy was your teammate.
Yeah, John Battle. Yeah, he was my teammate in Atlanta. Joe Barry Carroll.
Went to Purdue.
Yeah, he's another good player. And one of the guys, one of the 2 hardest guys I ever had to guard,
Yeah.
Larry Bird.
Any Bird fans?
Larry was something. He was something. Herb Williams.
Herb Williams, nice.
There are a lot of guys I had a lot of time with.
Yeah.
Danny Shays.
Danny Shays.
Bill Cartwright.
Oh, yeah. Nice. All right, let's go pack number 3 here.
Okay.
Go that way.
That over.
Perfect.
Another great player, Chris Mullins,
Awesome.
Golden State Warriors.
St. John University.
Yeah. Terry Porter, Portland Trail Blazers. Willie Anderson, San Antonio Spurs, and the late, great Wayman Tisdale.
And he's a great bass player.
Somebody was just talking about John Concack a few minutes ago.
Oh, really?
That I played with in Atlanta.
Okay.
A lot of these guys should thank him because he started all these big contracts.
Oh, did.
Yeah, from way back.
Okay.
It's a reason for that.
Okay.
All-star card, Patrick Ewing and Mark Jackson.
Nice.
Okay. The late, great Dennis Johnson,
Yeah.
Boston Celtics.
Nate McMillan.
Nate McMillan. Who else we got here?
Dave Corzine.
Dave Corzine.
Cadillac.
Cadillac Anderson.
Yeah.
The first Cadillac.
Yeah.
Craig Elo for Cleveland. You also have Sam Perkins.
Oh, there he is.
Joe Dumas from Detroit. Another great player. He was my Hall of Fame classmate. Also, Mitch Richmond
That's his rookie card. Mitch Richmond rookie.
and Irvin Magic Johnson.
Magic. Nice pack.
Yes, nice pack. That's a nice.
Dominique, while you open up the next pack, who was the most underrated player you ever played with? In your opinion.
Most underrated player I have ever played with, I felt like it was Doc Rivers.
Oh, okay.
Doc Rivers is a great player. He really helped make my career what it became. The best point guard I played with.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
Another great player, super player. Akeem the Dream Olajuwon.
Nice.
That guy was a player, man. Kiki Vanderway,
Hall of Famer.
Roy Henson,
Yep.
Philadelphia. Who else we got here?
Kevin Edwards.
Kevin Edwards, Mark Bryant, Steve Johnson. I haven't heard that name in a while.
Yeah. Played for the Bulls for a little while. Yeah, Bullsville.
Ricky Berry.
Yeah, there's a story. You know Ricky Berry, right?
Yeah, I'm a little bit older than some of these guys.
So Ricky Berry, for those of you that don't know, you check out our podcast. I've completed all these sets signed of Fleer in the 80s. And this card is impossible because unfortunately, Ricky Berry passed away before the card was even released.
I talk about this guy all the time. I never feared anybody I've ever played against. None of the guys who played me, Bird, Doc, anyone. I respected all those guys, but never feared them.
Yeah.
There's one guy who scared the heck out of me.
Okay.
And that's this guy. His name is Bernard King.
Oh, yeah.
He was a machine.
Yeah.
He's getting 40, and ain't nothing you can do.
And he suffered a very big injury and still came
He
back.
still averaged 35 a game on one knee.
Isn't that crazy?
Incredible.
Unbelievable.
Yes. Oh, James Edwards,
Bad
sent
boy.
out of Detroit. Buddha. Hershey Hawkins out of Philly. Another guy came out of high school at the same time. It's Dale Ellis,
Pretty good shooter, right?
one of the greatest.
Yep.
One of the greatest. And Thunder Dan Marley.
Yep.
And Rex Chapman,
Another good shooter.
another good shooter. Jim Peterson, another guy who's a shooter. And this guy here I love because he never stopped moving. Rolando Blackman,
Oh, yeah.
really good. And
Eric
Lechner.
Yeah. Nice. Good pack.
a good pack.
All righty. All right. Let's see if he's going to pull. Who was the best player you ever played against?
Come on. Yeah,
Loaded question.
it's you know what? For me, it's different than most people would think. People look at just one player,
Right.
but you got to look at positions.
Okay.
The position that you play. Now, of course, most people are going to say Michael Jordan the best, and he was. But you got to look at Kareem. You got to look at Larry. You got to look at Dr. J. You got to look at most. It's too many guys at different positions that were great at that time.
Yeah.
And so I don't really get too involved in the GOAT
Yeah.
because it's just different eras. It's really unfair when you really think of it.
Sure.
So it's so many. I put it this way. I look at it's not the GOAT, it's the GOATs
Okay.
of the game. Plural.
That's good.
And so you got to give all those guys a respect. I happen to play in the era where it was one of the most blessed times in history with so many great players. To play against Jordan and Bird and Magic and all those, it's hard to put in words how great that era was.
Absolutely. Oh, you got another Chambers.
Another Tom Chambers. It's kind of, this pack loves him.
Yeah. Terry Teagle.
Terry Teagle, another guy came out. We had some great players come out in '79. Brad Daugherty. Mike Woodson, another great guard. Terry Catledge.
Oh man. We got to hear a good story.
And my little brother,
Gerald Wilkins.
he thought he was better than me. He still do. I tell him one day when he grows up. A.C. Green, Benoit Benjamin,
Larry Kristowiak.
Jay Humphreys, Scott Skiles. I tell you, one of the best defenders that I've seen that I've played against is Michael Cooper.
Yeah. Yep. Just made the Hall of Fame, I believe.
Yes, he did. Yep. Yes, he just went Hall of Fame. Ron Anderson.
Yeah.
And another great center, Patrick Ewing.
And he'll be here, I believe, tomorrow signing autographs, Patrick.
Tom Chambers. This is the third card we don't pull in.
We need to get him in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, that's what this is saying.
Yeah, I think he'll get there this time. Terry Porter.
Nice. All right. Tell you what, so I've got one open. I'm going to do this, and maybe you can add a little tidbit. We got Larry Bird.
Hey, you can't have one of these packed without several Larry Bird cards.
Now, let me do a little teaching on Fleer boxes. This is almost the same exact pack that was just pulled. They have Brad Daugherty, Terry Teagle, Terry Catledge, Mike Woodson, A.C. Green, and that is common in Fleer. So we'll do another one since we've already went through that one. I think we've already got this one too. Another Malone. Another Chambers. Same exact pack as the first one, which is common for Fleer. Here we go. We'll do another one.
Okay, another one. And now, yeah.
This would be the same as the Ewing pack we just pulled, which again is common. I want to talk about that one.
Well, you said, who's the toughest guy or the best guy I've ever played against? Well, not at my position, but he's probably the best to ever do it. Most people would agree. Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Probably the best to ever do it.
Yeah.
It's a John Williams. I don't think we pulled a John Williams card.
That's hot rod, not hot plate.
No, it ain't hot plate. Buck Williams. Another tough. That's like when you talk about that power forward position. These two guys, John Williams, Buck Williams, you didn't want to play power forward in that era.
No. So he was tough.
Oh man, yeah. Johnny Newman.
Yeah.
I love to hate Johnny Newman.
Why? Was he physical? Was he?
He just talked too much.
Yeah.
He
Okay.
talked way too much.
All right.
Jerome Kersey, the late great Jerome Kersey, what a guy. Cliff Livingston, also I played with in Atlanta. Kenny Smith.
Oh yeah.
You also have Reggie Lewis,
Another
late
great
great player. John Sally,
Spider-Man.
Horace Grant, and another prototypical power forward, Otis Thorpe.
He just looked big. He looked
like he could hurt you.
Yeah.
Again, anyone. Ron Harper, who I just had a conversation with a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
Another Joe Barry Carroll.
Yep.
Another John Battle. And another Herb Williams.
Nice. All right, we'll do another one here. More. There you go.
When you talk about the power forward position again, how about Charles Barkley?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, would you really consider him, because of his height, still a power forward?
Oh, he was powerful.
Yeah.
He was powerful.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, he played some small forward because of his height, but strength and toughness, power forward. Another Sam Perkins. Another Craig Elo.
Yep.
Blair Rasmussen. Hadn't heard that name in a while. Another Joe Dumars.
Yep.
Mitch Richmond.
Nice.
Irvin Magic
Magic
Johnson.
again.
Now, these packs are similar, ain't they?
There's 100. In this set, there's about 100, I believe, 58 cards.
But they got another Otis
that.
Thorpe here.
Yep.
I tell you, one of the toughest shooting guards, and he came off the bench most of the time.
Oh, yeah.
For the Milwaukee Bucks.
Six-man award.
Ricky Pierce.
Yeah. You guys remember Ricky Pierce? Yeah.
Tough. Okay. Johnny Dawkins.
Oh, there we go.
John Stockton. Got a Rick Smits in here.
Yeah. Hall of Famer, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Rick Smits.
We got another Charles Barkley.
Jeez.
Another guy I'd love to play against was Kelly Tripucka.
Now, did you guard him and he guard you?
Yes, indeed.
Now, he looked like he was in great shape as well.
He's in great shape.
But did you have your way with him?
You said that, I didn't. Yeah, Armand Gilliam.
All right.
Reggie Williams. Okay.
All right, some of the epic battles you had in the 80s, while I'm opening this pack for you, with Jordan. I mean, people got to be interested in this. Did that rivalry bring out just sort of the best in both of you think?
Michael Jordan was different. He was competitive to the point where he seemed like he was possessed. If you wasn't ready to play against Mike, you got embarrassed. And I found out about a year ago that he and I are the only two foes in NBA history to average over 30 against each other for a whole career.
Wow.
We had some battles. And so he brought out the best in me, and I know I brought out the best in him. But you'll never see another guy like that ever again. The way Michael Jordan approached the game and his competitiveness, it was different level.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what you call it, because he refused to be beat. He refused to quit. And it brought the same mentality and attitude that I had, you know. We're going to go down fighting, man. Whoever's standing at the end, you know, we'll live with that. But we had some epic battles, and I have a lot of respect for Michael. And so when I hear people talk about who's better than him, they really don't have a clue.
No.
They don't know. And it's hard to explain it to them, because if you haven't witnessed him playing or playing against him, you can't know.
Yeah, right.
You can't know, you know. I mean, this is the thing I tell people. How many people you know in any sport can win 3 championships with the same team, basically same type of players, retire, play another sport, come back and win 3 more with the same team?
That's crazy.
You'll never see it again.
You know, and the other thing, too, that I mentioned, that I'm a big baseball fan. I've played baseball all my life. You know, and the 6 championships and all the MVPs and all the accolades of being the greatest of all time, which I think he is in basketball. Potentially one of the greatest achievements of his life, and I know a lot of people gave him a lot of crap for it, is that he batted 200 in Double-A baseball. You just can't do that. Like, you can't just say, I'm going to pick up a bat and bat 200 in Double-A baseball. Amazing.
He was a great athlete.
Yeah.
Mike was just a great athlete, and he had the mentality and attitude and toughness and grit to go with it. That made him dangerous.
Yeah.
And so I give you a quick story on Mike. When we were in college, for the first time, James Worthy and I had a chance to play against another, because who was the best small forward in the country at that time coming to high school? Was it Dominique? Was it James Worthy? So the first time we had a chance to play against one, I remember I had to try to set the tone in that game.
Yeah.
It was the first time I played against North Carolina. And I blocked James Worthy's shot and went to the second or third row. I wanted to kind of set the tone. And it went back to back. James Worthy was having a great game. I was having a great game. In the last 2 minutes of the game, a young kid named Michael Jordan took over.
Oh, yeah.
He won the game, and I'm like, oh. That's the young kid they were talking about. So we knew he was going to be great. Didn't know he was going to be that great.
I saw an interview of James Worthy talking about this moment. He said, you know what, when Michael came to UNC, I was better than Michael. He goes, I was better for about 2 weeks. And then it changed. Real quick, Dominique, on, this is the Sports Collectors Convention, so a lot of us here are collectors, and we've collected, sports cards, sports memorabilia. Is there anything that you collected in your life?
You know what? Not really.
Yeah.
And the reason why, now I grew up wanting to be like Dr. J. That was my idol and still is to this day, like a big brother. As a competitor, you wanted to know where you stood, how you stacked up with the great players. So I always was concentrating and focusing on being the best that I could be, and hopefully one day I'm going to play against these legendary players. Because we all felt that the only way you can measure your greatness is you got to play against the greatest. So that kind of separated us from the camaraderie,
Yeah.
As competitors. You never saw us giving jerseys away after games. We didn't really, a lot of us didn't shake hands. A lot of us did. Larry Bird and I didn't talk or speak for 13 years. True story. Never said a word to each other. 13 years. Now Larry Bird and I are very close friends because we're not competitors anymore.
Did I hear a story, maybe I did, my memory sort of reminds me of a story that I may have heard about Larry saying something that he thought at the beginning of your career you were one-dimensional. And then he was like, no, this guy's a complete player.
Larry said something I saw recently.
Okay.
And he was talking about trash talking. He said, they asked him the question. He said, well, I never said anything to disrespect anybody.
Yeah.
He said, I said some things to Dominique, and he would just smile.
Okay.
But he knew what the smile was about, But he said, and what a great player he was. And I respect him more than anybody I ever played against.
Yeah.
And I thought that was amazing coming from Larry because we never talked. But that shows you the respect he had for me as a competitor. And I had the same respect. And again, now when I hear people talk about Larry, and a lot of times he get left out of that GOAT talk.
Yeah, right.
That's why it's unfair, because there's so many great players, and he's at the top of that heap.
What made him so good?
He had a basketball IQ off the charts. He had a heart of a lion. He can beat you in many, many ways.
Okay.
And you talk about being a great athlete. Larry wasn't a super athlete. He was a super basketball player.
Oh, that's good.
That's the difference. Because I ask young kids all the time, if I ask you, would you want to be a great athlete or a great player, what would you choose? A lot of young kids would say be a great athlete. That's your first mistake. Great athlete gonna give you a lot of oohs and ahs. Great basketball player gonna beat you every night.
And that's impressive because there really wasn't many people more great as an athlete than you were.
Well, if you happen to be both, it's a plus.
That's it. Yeah,
and,
right.
And that's what we all say. Michael Jordan was
Both.
both. Drexler was both. Dr.
Yeah.
J was both. I was both. And so it's a lot of guys you can put that tag on because that's a bonus.
Yeah.
If you happen to be a great basketball and a great athlete, so. But Larry was big. People don't realize Larry was 6'10".
Oh, yeah.
Playing small forward. 6'10" small forwards today.
Right.
And especially at that size and that skill and that good.
So let's ask this question. Is there anybody that plays today in the league that reminds you of you?
I would say it's a combination of more than one guy.
Okay.
That I because I could get out. I ran the floor as well as anybody ever played this game in the open floor. I could post up. I was shooting mid-range, just like a lot of the mid-range shots you said. I was doing that back then.
Right.
So offensively, a lot of stuff they were doing today, I was doing back then, but you didn't see it because all they show in the highlights is the slam dunks.
Yeah.
I only averaged 2 dunks a game.
Really?
I had games where I had 40 and had 1, maybe 2 dunks in that game.
Okay.
But it was a weapon for me. That's all it was. But I think it's a mixture of a couple of guys.
So let me ask you this question, because there's a lot of debate. Maybe the crowd here wants to hear it. You know, there's a lot of talk about players in the 80s and 90s couldn't compete with the teams today. And
yeah, okay.
What is your thought? If we took the Atlanta Hawks, say in 1989-90, would they compete with any team in the league today?
Is that a trick question?
No, it's a lob.
First of all, we were big.
Yeah.
We were big. We were physical. We were skilled, and we was an athletic team.
Right.
Could we compete? I think that question had to be asked to some of them other teams.
Yeah. Could they compete?
We could compete with anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody. Because like I said, you know, we're gonna make you work for one, because we're not gonna sit out there and shoot threes all night. We're gonna make you play defense. You're gonna have to guard us.
Mm-hmm.
And so we had guys who could shoot the ball. But this is the way I looked at the game, and I guarantee you Michael Jordan and Magic and those guys and Bird say the same thing. Our main objectives were get a guy who's guarding us, get him in foul trouble. If we can get 2 fouls on him early in the game, what happens? We create an advantage for ourselves. Now that guy don't play me as hard.
Right.
Now I can do whatever I want against that guy. But if I'm sitting out there shooting jumpers all night and I'm happen to be off, I'm not making him work. There's no advantage that you can gain. But
so what do you say to the people that say that today's players are more skilled? What does that mean?
they didn't watch basketball in our era.
Yeah.
They didn't watch basketball in our era. If you thought all we did is run up down the floor and dunk, it's crazy to even think that. Some of the greatest ball handlers, Isaiah Thomas, John Stockton, all our guys, man, super ball handlers.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but it wasn't about how pretty it looked. It was about how efficient and consistent you were as a player. I shot 46% from the floor for a career.
Wow. That's awesome.
And I still average, 25 to 30 points a game.
That's awesome. Yeah. All right, let's see how many of you guys know something about Dominique's career. How many teams did he play for? Anybody? Just yell it out. 2? Nope, more than 2. 3?
More than 3.
More than 3.
Unfortunately.
We got 4. We talking NBA? We're gonna
NBA, just NBA.
Just NBA.
Just NBA.
Okay.
There's only one that counts.
All right. What was the first one?
What was first? No. He got it. 4.
4. All right. So the first one's the Hawks.
Hawks.
Yep.
Clippers, which I hate to claim every time. Celtics. San Antonio. Oh, it is 5. Orlando Magic.
That's right.
You were right.
You got it right here. Yep. 5 teams. All right. Next pack. You got another MJ here. Talk about Adrian Dantley.
Hey, it's another. You talk about small forwards.
Yeah.
Man, you got to guard this guy. This guy is not sitting out in the perimeter. He's going to attack you. Adrian Dantley, for a lot of years, averaged anywhere from 27 to 30 a game.
My gosh.
Them the guys I had to guard every night. And so you had to be ready to play. Put it this way here. We had no nights off.
Yeah.
You had to come with your hard hat on every night.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what. So that's when you asked me that question, could we compete?
Oh, I know you could.
What?
I was just teeing you up.
What? And please, we were too. I mean, them guys were too physical back then and skilled. They were too physical.
What about KJ? Remember him?
One of the greatest ball handlers the league has ever seen that nobody talks about.
Yeah.
Skill, super skilled point guard.
Yeah. We got what about this guy? What made him so good?
Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman was nuts, first of all. But it was a method to his madness. All the stuff you see Draymond doing right now, Dennis Rodman was doing that back then on a different level. He could hurt you on both ends, right?
Yeah.
And on the offensive end, he doesn't even have to score to hurt you.
Right.
Because he's gonna offensive rebound. You know, one year he averaged 18 rebounds a game.
Yeah.
I mean, it was an average one time that he was averaging 16 to 18 rebounds a night.
Yeah, right. Unbelievable. All right, this guy, underrated, I think, right? Not a lot of people talk about Darrell Griffith.
Darrell Griffith, one of the first great high flyers this league has ever seen. What is called Dr. Dunkenstein?
Yes, right.
Right? Yeah.
All right, so you got to talk. Look what we just pulled.
Oh, yeah.
Spud Webb. Yeah, that's one of my favorite teammates of all time. Actually, you know, you guys probably already know this. He beat me in the slam dunk contest one year. And he was lying about how he could dunk. He was going in the gym by himself doing stuff secretly. And he was really good. He was really good.
So one of my, what I would think is one of your favorite cards in this set in particular, you have.
Oh, yeah. This is the All-Star card, myself and Moses Malone. And if you really don't know who Moses Malone is, if you don't really understand what he did, you need to go look at his stats and what this guy did out of high school. What he did coming out of high school.
Unbelievable.
You won't see another guy like him either.
Well, look at this one.
Reggie Miller.
This is a great pass.
And see, I love Reggie because Reggie, you know, he could talk the game and he also can perform the game too. One of the greatest shooters that played this game too. Again, those guys were trailblazers, you know, of what guys do now. And so he was one.
He never stopped moving either.
No, you would get tired chasing him.
Yep.
Because he, like you said, never stopped moving.
Let's see what you say about this guy.
Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen was a hell of a player. You know, I have a lot of respect for Scottie. You know, we had some heated exchanges, but one of the guys that I really expect when you talk about defensive players, one of the best defensive players in history, and that's Scottie Pippen.
What made him so good defensively?
He was long, seemed like he had an 8-foot wingspan, and he was athletic. He was very mobile, and he was very smart defensively. So he made you work.
Yeah. Well, let's do one more pack here. Our time's running down with Dominique. Let's see if we got anybody different here. This is sort of the same pack.
Do one more.
What was the biggest highlight of your career, Dominique?
The biggest highlight of my career?
Yeah.
You know what? I think the biggest highlight for me, outside of being in awe when I first came to the league, coming in playing against some of your idols, I think for me when I tore my Achilles and they said my career was over, I was 32 at the time, and I remember that I had a lot of negative feedback that my career was over, I'm a has-been, you know, I won't be the same. And I remember working twice a day, every day, for 9 months. And I said, not only am I gonna come back, I'm gonna be better than before. And I got a lot of sarcastic pats on the back, but I was determined. And I remember playing against New York in my first game back, and I scored 30. And I looked at my teammates, and I looked at some of the New York, I said, I ain't gonna tell you what I really said, but damn it, I'm back.
Yeah.
And I averaged 30 points a game the year. I'm the only player in NBA history to come back after that injury to average 30 a game.
Wow, that's amazing. All right, we got Alvin Robertson. He's a pretty tough point guard. All right, what about this guy?
Alvin Robinson was physical point guard.
Was he really?
Oh.
Dirtiest player in the era.
Dirtiest player?
Dirtiest player.
All of them played for Detroit Pistons.
Was Rodman dirty when he played for the Pistons?
He became dirty after he stayed there for a while.
Yeah, okay.
But Lambert Mahorn, let me tell you something, man. Like a lot of stuff, and now this is funny because I see a lot of times when guys make a great play, you run down and you pumping your chest, flexing your muscles and all that stuff. Couldn't do that. Not back then.
No.
Because they're going to see if you really like that. You know?
They're going to try to end your career.
Because I made a mistake my rookie year.
Yeah.
And I came down against New Jersey with Daryl Dawkins. Any guys know about Daryl?
Chocolate Thunder.
Chocolate Thunder, a big man. And I remember I dunked on him. I'm pointing and I'm talking trash. And he just shook his head. He said, okay. Next play, almost identical play. I tried it again.
Yeah.
He put his elbow in the middle of my chest and he slammed me to the floor and he dared me to get up, and I'm pissed. But I just laid there. I didn't move. You know? And then he said, he blew his elbow. He said, "Get up, shoot 2 free throws. Don't ever try that again."
Don't ever try it again.
Them guys, hey, listen, them guys didn't play that back. You're not going to choke somebody from behind. You're not going to, because if you do, you might end up in the hospital. And them guys didn't play that.
All right, this pack's almost done. Got to throw these. He doesn't even know which guys I'm talking about right now, but you don't want to get in a fight with these two. You guys see that? This might be the toughest pack in the set. Charles Oakley and Chuck Person.
Well, Chuck Person, I didn't like Chuck, but I talk about Oak. Oak was a man's man. Well, you could not look at him sideways before he slaps you. I've seen him. I bailed him out of jail a couple of times. Hey, Chuck, I love Oak, because Oak is the kind of player you want to have your back, because again, he's going to go down swinging.
Right.
And nobody, when I say nobody, mess with Oak. Chuck Person was another big guy, played small forward. We fought every game. We got in fist fight every game. So no, I don't like Chuck. So you throw that.
Last one.
We ain't gonna talk about him.
Got to talk about this guy right here, and this is it. Right there.
Alex English. Whoa. Another great scorer in our era. They used to call him the Flick.
The Flick. I didn't know
Because
that.
you look up, and he got these little shots he makes around the basket, mid-range. You look up, and he has 30, 35. We're like, how in the heck what did he do? Well, I didn't see it. He was so smooth. He was so unassuming. But another guy, he kept moving, and you look up, he got 30 or 40.
Wasn't he in some kind of movie in the 80s?
I forget. I know the movie you're talking
Anybody know
about,
what I'm talking about?
I forget the
movie
name
that
of
Alex
the movie.
English is in. Somebody Google it for me.
I forget the name of the movie, yeah.
Yeah. Well, hey, guys, this is just about it for us. Please go to bbceauctions.com, register for auction. It's now live. Again, this is Phil with the BBCE podcast alongside Hall of Famer, living legend, Dominique Wilkins. Can our crowd give him a big round of applause?
Thank you.
For being so awesome. Thanks for being a friend to BBCE, and we can't wait to see you again.
Absolutely.
All right, guys, take care. Amazing Grace and Chuck. That's the movie. Amazing Grace and Chuck.